My name is Andrés Camilo Murcia. My job in Colombia was like teacher. My job in Australia is like dishwasher and kitchen hand. I was working in Colombia like biologist in a national natural park, like a ranger, doing research in conservation of ecosystem. Also, I was working like teacher with students like teenagers, teaching biology, chemistry, biochemistry. After that, just met with my buddies, or every Wednesday, go to the foundation. I am a volunteer there, help to the kids to do their homeworks or free class for them. When I was a kid, I liked to see different programs about the nature. My favorite program with Steve Irwin was Crocodile Hunter. That program introduced for me this country. In the middle of the pandemic, I started to remember everything about Australia, about my superhero, Steve Irwin. In that moment, I think that it's time to do a new adventure. I would like to know how is the nature there in Australia. The first connection was in El Salvador. After that, in Mexico. I was in Barcelona, in Dubai, in Singapore, Kuala Lumpur, Perth, and finally Adelaide. I'm here. 5 days. Here in Australia, I arrived completely alone. I didn't know something and didn't know someone. Coming here with a student visa, I was looking for English course and some place to rent, and I found YHA hostel. When I arrived, was so crazy because I couldn't say something. I used my Google Translate for communicate to the staff from the hostel. It was amazing because I could do friends from different countries. Many countries. It was so funny. Without English. Without English, sometimes without money, without food, I could to do friends from different countries. When I arrived here to Australia, I was so happy with that. It's nice to learn different things, different culture. When you are preparing something, you forget in that moment factors that in the real life are different. Your expectative is fantastic in your mind, in your imagination. When you are living that, you start to miss your friends, for example. Why I didn't share more time with my family or with my friends in Colombia? Sometimes you feel really, really alone because the people is polite, it's kind, yes, but everyone living their life. And you can see that you can't communicate. In that moment, you start to think, what are you doing? Why here? Because everything is more difficult. The most complicated thing is that. Because when you are here alone and you have a bad day in your job, for example, when you feel that you couldn't understand something or everything, is a big challenge. Sometimes you need your family. Sometimes you feel that you need someone with who you can speak in your mother tongue. And you arrive to your house and you can find someone and you feel the loneliness. And sometimes the loneliness is big enemy. Many days you feel very frustrated. Many days is complicated. In that days just want to sleep and maybe cry and maybe come back to your country. In that moment, you have to think, what do you want here? What is your dream? Is my therapy, for example, when I feel frustrated, when I feel sad, I try to remember what is my dream and what is my goal, and try to do something else. Try to do something new for first time. When I start this travel, I did for myself just a question. That question is, when was the last time when you did something for first time?